Stanford University, one of the top colleges in the nation. 8,100 acres of pristine natural beauty tucked into the foothills of Palo Alto, California. It is the largest campus in the Western Hemisphere and the second largest in the world. You may be thinking right now that this is a 5-minute kiss-ass tribute to Stanford. Well, you're wrong. This film is not about the Stanford campus, but rather, it is about the people who work, play, and study here. This film is about one student in particular. This film is about Shawn Forrest White.
When I was young, it was my brother's birthday, so I invited a friend over, and his name was Forrest White.
Oh, Forrest, yeah, I remember him. It's a funny story, really. I met him when I he crashed into me.
Forrest is my homeboy.
Well, Forrest and I had figured out how to make touch powder, and it was really a combination of ammonia and iodine crystals, as I recall. So we thought we'd make some touch powder, and maybe we could stir up a little excitement in class.
One night, me and my buddy Forrest were cruising along down this old country road, and this cop tried to pull us over, and we realized that he didn't have an accomplice with him, so we pulled him out of his car, shot him, and buried him on a backcountry road. That's what we did, me and Forrest.
On that day, we were playing some make-believe. We went out on a trek, and what happened next? Shawn bit my neck. His name was Shawn Forrest White, and he's not alright. Shawn Forrest White, what is going on in your mind?
I met Forrest when I was in 4th grade. He was really cute. We sat next to each other in social studies, and I saw him flirting with this girl once. And so the next day I tried to come to school in the exact outfit she was wearing the day before because I thought that would get him to notice me. It didn't.
Forrest and I went fishing together.
Okay, so it's a little awkward to be sharing this, but he was my first kiss.
So we made the powder, dried it out, put it on a piece of paper, and we had these desks at school where you push your books in from the front. So Forrest and I took a little dab of touch powder, stuck it in the desk of one of our classmates, and then waited to see what happened.
And I say, oh, Forrest, you got something wrong in your head. Oh, Forrest, yeah, Forrest, you need to change your way, yeah.
Forrest is my best friend.
A couple days afterwards, he decided to ask me to prom.
He told me to look up at the stars, and as I was gazing up at the stars, he leaned in and boom, he was in my face, and his mouth was to my mouth, and it was really awkward because, I don't know, I've practiced making out with an apple, I guess you could say, but a person's just totally different. So it was awkward, but it got better after a while, definitely can say that. So just kind of wonder what he was thinking, if I was bad or not. But...
Forrest, what is wrong with you, Forrest? Ah!
duct tape not for the contest, but because he wanted a waterproof, suit or anything, because he was afraid people would, douse him with drinks or whatever, because it was a really crazy prom.
About 2 minutes into our next class, one of our classmates came in, armload of books, pushed him into the desk, and boom, there was this big bang. Forrest and I were amazed, watched these books propel right out back into the student, knocked him right off his seat, and a cloud of smoke arose from the desk. It was the most unbelievable thing that I have ever seen. That was a day that Forrest and I will never forget.
His name is Forrest.
That was a great movie. But who the fuck were those people?